Blessings, beings. So I'm here today to talk about all of the things that I have, all of the blessings that I have experienced along my journey of living in my car and traveling throughout California. So, the first blessing that I've experienced is Lucidity Festival. That was really where my journey all started. Although I drove to California from North Carolina, I had a place to live and stay, and I was trying to get a job and live a normal life. And then after Lucidity, I was no longer able to stay where I was staying, and the end of Lucidity marks the beginning of me living in my car. And going to Lucidity, I got scammed of a ticket. I didn't know that I would be able to, if I would be able to go, but I showed up and I just said, like, universe, I trust you, I surrender to the outcome, but I'm here because I feel drawn to come to this festival. I feel this inner resonance that I should be here. And after just sitting and really embodying Kuan Yin and not chasing but allowing things to come to me, I was, some lady gave me $100, which was such a blessing, and then this guy just ended up helping me to receive a ticket, and it just all worked out, and I just feel so connected collectively with when I go to festivals like that. Because of all of the art, and I just feel like festivals represent our true state, especially like festivals like Lucidity. It was just so magical and filled with so much creativity and freedom and empowerment and just pure magic and bliss. So that was the first blessing, and another blessing that I was able to experience is Portal to New Earth, which didn't know how I was gonna go there, and I just ended up there by the grace of God and connected with Soul Tribe, and Portal to New Earth was so amazing and super galactic, super like cosmic activations. So that was such a blessing, and another blessing is the Sacred Sister Circles with Heather and Davana. I went to 2 of them, and they were so transformative. And yeah, another blessing is connecting with my friends in LA, Avina, Daniela, everyone who's in that flow. I connected with them, Ratha, and they're just amazing beings, and they fire dance and they let me fire dance, and I've been wanting to spin fire for so long. So that's a miracle right there, that I was able to fire dance with them and connect with them and just learn so much about myself through their pure reflections. Aerial yoga is another. I got to do $25 a whole week. And it's just like I haven't had like a stable source of income at all. It's just like the universe has been providing me with random ways. Like to go to Portal to New Earth, I randomly like met a friend of a friend who needed help cleaning out their backyard, and so just for one day I helped him, and then I had enough for the ticket. I did yoga teacher training at Bhakti Yoga Shala, which is an amazing spiritual safe haven in Santa Monica, and that's such a blessing. And I got to go hug Amma, and that was such a blessing. And shout out to Raven. Raven is an amazing being that I met at Portal to New Earth. I'm just so grateful for that, and I've just connected with so many pure reflections that I never would have been able to meet without my journey, because I probably wouldn't have opened myself up enough to meet them and connect with them, you know. But on my journey of traveling, my heart has been so open that I'm just like willing and open to connect with so many beautiful beings. And I don't have like a friend group that I stay comfortable in, because I'm traveling everywhere. And another blessing is a festival called Beloved. It's just so amazing. It's so amazing. And yeah, I didn't have money there, but I felt called there. And I'm like, okay, universe, I'm gonna drive over and see what happens. Like I just feel it in my intuition. And throughout my journey, my intuition has been getting stronger and stronger. And it's just this inner knowing, or this small voice that may seem too crazy if you're really comfortable in a situation. You're like, nah, I'm not gonna step out of my comfort zone like that. But when you have nothing to lose, you're forced to follow that voice, because what else are you gonna do? So I drove like 4 hours away from where I was to go to this Beloved festival, and no money, no ticket. And as soon as I just fully surrender and let go, it's just a miracle opens up for me. I'm just like in line, like talking to people. Wow, Daniela just texted me, hi beautiful, thinking of you, how are you, how are your travels? That's such a synchronicity, as I am making this video right now. We are all so connected, whether we choose to acknowledge it or not. We are one. But yeah, so I got to Beloved, and I'm just like walking around, like seeing if anyone has a ticket. But really, like, my heart's just open, and I'm just in the state of gratitude to be talking to beautiful people, right? And then suddenly this girl just gives me a wristband, who's like passing them out. She's like, go get in the car, go. And so I'm like, wow, okay. And I end up camping with the people that I got in the car with, and that's just such a blessing. And I got to go, but I was meant to be there, you know. I was meant to be there at this festival. And another blessing that I'm so grateful for is Venice Beach, Venice Boardwalk. Such an amazing community that is so dope, that is so supportive of any artist or anything. I'm an oracle reader, and I gave readings there, and I just felt so supported there. And it's just such a beautiful community where we empower each other, and anything goes. There's no judgment. And we're all just working together. We're all just trying to make it out in Venice Boardwalk. So shout out to Venice. Shout out to Big Sur. I got to see Big Sur, and it's absolutely beautiful. Shout out to Connor and my other friend. I forget his name. I'm not good with names, but I know your soul, brother, and I love you. And Big Sur is so beautiful, and it's such a blessing, and I'm so grateful to have gotten to experience that for about a week. And then Mount Shasta, don't even get me started. It's such a blessing. It's such powerful, potent land. It's so healing, healed my body. It just gave me such powerful realizations through just existing on the land. And it's so supportive, and I just got to camp out there and feel so held by the land, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful for all the light beings that I've interacted with through that. And so yeah, I went to Shasta, and then I went to Ashland, Oregon, and then I went, and shout out to Sun and Z and all those people. I got to trim weed for a day randomly, and that's a miracle of how I got to get money. I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, after Beloved, I was called back to Shasta. I didn't know why. I was confused because I thought my time was done there. So I go back, and then after like a day, after my first day of being back and camping and resting, I find out that there's like a a conscious collective gathering, and it was so transformative, so powerful. All light beings who come together, who are dedicated to ascension, to the shift of Mama Gaia, shifting Mama Gaia into a higher vibrational reality. So we just all came together, held so much ceremony, meditation, working with the angels, light body activation. So beautiful, so potent, so powerful. I'm so grateful that I got to experience that with everyone, because it was truly so transformative to be surrounded by such pure reflections. Everyone that you're around is a mirror, and some mirrors may be foggy. You know, some of the reflections may not always be pure. It might be a foggy mirror that you're looking back into. But when I had this conscious collective gathering, it was absolutely pure crystalline reflections looking back at me. And so I'm just so grateful for that. I'm just so grateful for everything that I've learned on my journey. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. I've experienced some of the darkest times that I have ever had in my life. Some of the most truly feeling the depths of my soul's darkness. But you know, I've also experienced I have experienced some of the highest, most blissful, most heart-opening experiences that I've ever had in my whole life, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. I wouldn't change any part of my journey for the world. It's been so beautiful, and I'm so proud of myself for carrying myself through and being so absolutely fearless. Absolutely fearless. And I just feel my strength, and I feel my determination through. I have proved myself, my strength and my determination, and my commitment to honoring myself and honoring the mission of being a sovereign being of light and lifting this planetary vibration. I have truly proven to myself that I am dedicated. So I'm so grateful, and I'm just so grateful for everyone that has really, I feel like I've really just come into my truest self, and everyone that has accepted me for my truest self and held me for my most intense versions, and everyone that supports me on Instagram and stuff. I haven't gotten to go to Peru, which was a letdown, but thank you to everyone that donated to that. Hopefully I will go when Mama Ayahuasca is ready for me, you know, when she is ready for me. I trust my path. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this video to count my blessings, because this journey has been so blessed, and now I'm feeling called to ground down, because from a stable, secure stability, I think that I will really be able to create what I want to create, which is a lot. So yeah, blessings to you, divine being that is watching this right now. You are not alone. We are one. We are one. We are all connected. We are all reflections of each other.